Hello everyone, it's Jeanette Crafty Dork here with day 55 of the 100-day project. It's also part of a challenge that Deb Ricks put down for our group Papercraft Possibilities Crazy Crafters. I'll kill Nat for calling it that. So we've got to use cardstock. And these are card pieces that I have already cut up and have sitting there for my girls when I do my card classes. So I'm using some of those in the project to... it's also got an envelope in it. This envelope is one that is 7.5 by 5 1/4. So I'll get those card bits out the way. These are, it's a Gail Agostinelli did this too. I think she called it her altered card, altered envelope or something like that. And basically you have flaps that come out from the side. I've popped little pockets. You decorate them all sorts of ways. Little pockets there. I've put a flap up there that just folds in. There's a piece of scrapbook paper there that just holds that as a closure. Same here, closure with a bit of scrapbook paper. No pockets on this one, but you could put coffee dyed paper there just to write on, and then there's another little pocket there to pop bits in. I'll show you this one first. This is this was my first one, and when I look at it I think, oh my golly, look at the mishmash of everything in it. But I stamped on the back. It's got the envelope there ready to put up stuff in. Little closure there, and that's just a little tab punch that I've got, and that goes in there as the closure. Two little pockets on the side and a pocket in the centre, and you can put your little bits and pieces into it. Now you could just have that over the top of a page, or you could just forget all that and just stick it into your book. I've also done with my girls, they've used it as a birthday card or a card. This is just magneted down, and then there's a little area there to journal or to write a note or what have you, gift cards in there, and that just pops into that pocket. And then just leave it. And then the front, again, a little bit of scrapbook paper there to hold as a clasp. Pockets, one at the top for something different, one down the bottom, and then there's 4 little cards in there. So basically they're all the same, just different styles, different papers. The one I'm going to use today, I went on to Antique Papery and found that she had 2 big kits as bundles, and they were on sale, so I grabbed the 2, and that's what we're going to use today. Can't for the life of me remember what this one was called, but I will pop it in the bottom. But I mean, you only get them in the bundle now because they're all discontinued papers. So, but they are very, very nice. And you get little journaling cards with it. I've just printed this on copy paper. You get your little belly bands, or side pockets and belly bands, whichever way you want to use them. You get little circles. You get your little dress figures, mannequin figures, pockets, and these little teeny weeny ones. I'm not sure how to use those. I'm always a bit in the dark where they're concerned, so if anyone knows how to use them. And then there's little square ones, there's more belly bands, or go on to pockets across the bottom, and then these little like button cards, and then the guitars. So, or violins or cellos, however, whatever. Okay, So what I've done, this is the second time I've done this because I muffed it in the first one and it didn't work out properly. So I've already stuck the paper on this one because I did it in the beginning. So we've just got a piece of cardstock, and this was the same size as the envelope. So I just added 2 hinges on the side, made them 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch fold over there so that I could pop that down. And I'm actually going to have this envelope going this way. Okay. Then I have got a piece of paper that's going to go over the card. And what I'm going to do is just line that up there. Make sure it is, because it was all wok-eyed before. Let's start again. I think it's a day for me being wok-eyed, not everything else. And I might just leave. Yep. That's why it's going funny, because the envelope is crooked. Okay, let me square the envelope up. Last time it went all haywire, and that's why. So if I just take that little bit off there, now we might get it right. So that's right, and that's, I needn't have stopped it at all. I could have, well, at least I worked out that the envelopes aren't square. Right, so we've got our base piece. Now before you pop that down, these are the pieces that are going to go on the top and fold under, right? What I want to do is do a 1/2 inch down the side there to, well, butterflies stuck everywhere here at the moment, so that I can fold it over. Okay, so we want 1/2 inch there, and that's 4 1/8, so we want there. So that one will fit there. Got a feeling my husband's going to come in a minute and say, "Are you going to walk?" And I'll say, "No, I want to roll." And so that will go underneath that base page, then stick onto the envelope. Now I want this one. Let's do it this way. It's got a butt up there, and then we will fold that one over. So theoretically, we should now and it's working. That's where it mucked up last time. I didn't have it meeting in the middle. So I will glue this one down. Just straighten that. It probably won't make much difference, but you never know. So we'll just, I must have slept wrong last night. I've got a bit of an ache in the back. Okay, so now we're right. I really like doing these. They are normally very quick, and they are very effective. And like I said, they are great for as a card. You know, you can really twist the front up. I think I'm going to end up with a little teeny weeny bit over the top, but I'll trim that down after. And I want to make sure that when my card goes in, it's going to go like that. So this part here, you just pop that on there, make sure it's pushed it up. God, I feel awkward today. There we go. So we're both equal there. Okay. So then we I haven't allowed for that little bit of a, okay, that's fine. We will just glue that on now. And what I'll do is I'll glue it with my glue stick. I've got plenty on there. Make sure that this is going to come up the right way. So I'll just stick that like that. So there we have our front piece. Now we just need to pop our pocket in. So that's going to, like, it's going to go like this. So there's our little pocket. Just do a little, actually, oh no, I can't get it. That's all right. Just a little bit like that, and that just gets glued down. No, I'm just, I just said, I bet you come in any minute, because I'm on a roll here. Good girl, Lily, going for a walk with Dad, eh? They're off. I feel guilty not going because it's beautiful. Well, it's a freezing cold day, so it's going to be cold down the beach, but I should be doing it. Well, there we go. So we just put the glue down. And then butt it up to the edge of the page or the envelope. Just get it so that it's got a little bit of a, and that is going to have a bit of a gap there. In the middle. Okay. So I'm sure you'll be, yeah, I should have just made that a little bit narrower. But that's okay. And now where I had to cut that before, I'm just going to, you could close this down and have that as a top opening too. You could pop something in the top, but we'll leave it as it was meant to be. Okay, now this front, if I do it across there, I'm going to we'll do it. I keep thinking this is a bit of a hodgepodge again, so it may end up being that way, like the whole lot and the whole idea. I think I would have been better off going to bed. Okay, so if I line that up on this side, and then line these guys up together. And I might just roll that over, you know. Just take that bit off. And the same here. Okay, so now we need to do the inside, and you don't really need to, do you, because it's cream and that will be good for journaling. So I may leave that, seeing I'm having a wonderful time of being a bit useless today. I'll leave that for journaling space. And I'll just do a whale tail. And I'll keep that plain too, so that then it'll look the same as when we turn over. Now the thing being, I might see if I can do it from the top, and then I'm not completely interfering with their little faces. I'll try and find Gail's videos so that you can have a look at what she's done. I don't know if I did one of these before or not. I can't remember. Okay. So that's got that. Burnish them down fairly well. Where's my... Just very fine little punch here. These are all Stampin' Up pieces, punches and things. And then I just put on each end of this. Okay, so there we've got that. You open it up, we've got journaling space, and we just pop some of these cards into the pocket. I think these cards are the same as the full-size papers. They look at. No, they might not be, no. They might not be. It's just parts of the papers by the look of it. So, you know, if you want to, if you're a bit lean on your papers and the dollars, these kits are a very good value. And there's lots of elements in them, and if you know, just starting out, it's a great way to use some of the papers and get used to using digital kits. So I'm just going to store these little pieces in that envelope until I decide what I'm going to do, because I'd love to do a just a single signature journal with that kit. It's so pretty, and I think there's so much that you can actually make and do with it. So I've just got those little ones cut out, and I'm just going to pop them in like that so they won't fall out when I close it up. And I think that's a little bit cute. Like I said before, you can tiz it up if you wanted to put your little flap that comes over, what you measure from the pocket to the top, hinge it on, and then have another little tab that goes in there. And then you just fold it up, and there's your little, you can do the back, you can stencil on it, you can put paper on that as well, but it's not real bulky to go into your journals. And once again, another thing that could be used as a little present for Happy Mail. I'm all into doing little bits up for Happy Mail as well today. So that's part of my project for day 55 for the 100-day project, and it's also covered, I think, using the cardstock for Deb Rex's. Now she's over at String and Scissors on YouTube. I'll link you to her channel, and she does some bits with the papers as well, with the cardstock as well. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that bit, and we'll see you in the next video. Until next time, happy crafting, and bye for now.